Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the FauxShow. Today is Friday, October 18th.
Casual Friday.
My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you.
Hey, what?
I look at the chat room, which I have here on my iPad.
Oh, the chat room. I've got that full screen on my screen.
Over there. It's on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
That's true.
Because this is a studio, you know.
Better than that, though, Angela. It is built.
No.
Nope.
I have it on this
Better
monitor
than that,
here.
Angela. It is built into the best lower third on the internet, specially crafted and engineered within the JB Lab studios to produce a lower third that contains the intelligence and ingenuity of our JBLive.tv audience.
Oh, well, that too, but it also hides my wine.
Oh, and hides my lemonade.
Yes, wine with a straw and wine with ice. It's
And
chocolate
chocolate.
wine. So...
We should just call it booze chocolate because you're going to insult wine drinkers.
It's red wine with Dutch chocolate.
It's booze chocolate.
Okay, well, anyway.
Okay.
Today's episode is about something near and dear to my heart and my stomach.
Do. Can you see it over there?
That's really small.
I know. Well, actually, this is a huge, you might call it a mega-sized Oreo, actually.
Mega stuff. And
Yeah.
I will have you know, it's with one F over there.
Nice.
One.
Nice.
Which I absolutely hate.
Oh,
But
I thought you were going to celebrate it.
No. But anyway, no, it's about not just mega stuff Oreos, but about Oreos in general.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we were inspired recently because this week there was a report that Oreos are just as addictive as cocaine.
No, they are more
Oreos
addictive,
are just
actually.
as addictive as cocaine. That's according to a study from Connecticut College. Researchers found that eating Oreos activated more neurons in the pleasure center of rats' brains than exposure to cocaine or morphine. The study also found out that, like most humans, rats like to eat the Oreo cookie's creamy middle first. Oh, man.
So there you go. It's been on Fox. That was on CNN. And says more addictive. They say just as addictive. You pick who you believe. But either way,
Did it just say that it activates more neurons and stuff?
it does. But in the description, they say just as addictive.
I know, and so does this article that I have right here.
How?
That also talks about it. So our research supports the theory that high-fat/high sugar foods stimulate the brain in the same way the drugs do, says neuroscience professor Joseph Schroeder.
Well, that's a name.
Schroeder is actually all it is. I wanted to add an injure there for some reason. Anyway, it may explain why some people can't resist these foods despite the fact that they know they are bad for them. I will have you know I am guilty as charged because last month, as in a month ago, I found the mega stuff Oreos at the Safeway by the craft place.
And Oreos have made a big comeback
where I
in
do
our
craft
household
night
since then.
And the thing is, I've always been I have to have the double stuff. I'm not even going to look at a regular Oreo.
You got to have a lot of white in your cookie.
When I saw mega stuff, it was like...
Finally. It was like, finally.
It was seriously ridiculous.
This cookie smells good. See, I've got a little bit of an upset stomach, so I can't eat this cookie right now. But, I mean, I'm going to save this for later. So they have...
I know, right?
Yeah, so this is going to sound like an ad for Oreos, but it's not.
I know. Yeah, it's not. Oreo has not... what is the word? There's a C word.
Paid us?
Yeah, that's the word.
Now, do you think you are addicted to Oreos?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I've eaten too many.
Are you looking up your Oreo history there?
I am pulling up my Kindle because Ike Meyer in the chat room said, didn't they figure this out about sugar a long time ago?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Isn't this just a sugar thing?
It is.
Because, it seems like you could say Oreos, but then again, did they pay for this study and so they get to put their name on it? But couldn't it have been chocolate chip cookies are just as addictive as cocaine? Because, it seems to be pretty across the board on, women and men and ethnic background. So looking at this, you've got a book on it.
So I have this book, Suicide by Sugar.
We should put that in the show notes.
Yeah, it'll be in the show notes. And it's obviously a Kindle book. And yeah, definitely sugar is more addictive. And it does so many horrible things. And right now, Abby is potty training, and I really want to give her a candy corn or, something after she has a successful number 2, but I can't because her number 2 is not a number 2, it's number 3.
Wow. Why are we going down this route?
Well, because sugar is not healthy for you. That's all I'm saying. So anyway.
That's why I'm not eating it right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I've got some really cool facts that you guys might not know. So here's the Oreo website.
Wow, look at them. This is a nice little PR job they've done here.
Yeah, well, this is the UK.
Oh, look at that tasty milk.
Site. It's oreo.co.uk/FAQ. And it's really cool. Now, I have always said, hey, did you know that Oreos are vegan? But it turns out they're not vegan. They are vegetarian, though. The reason why they're not vegan is because there is cross-contact with milk. So the cream filling is what has that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Makes it. So I guess you could eat the wafer is what they call it. Is it gluten-free? No. Sorry, Matt from Lass. You cannot have an Oreo. Does it contain nuts? It does not. So all my family that's allergic to nuts, they could eat it. Does it contain soya? I don't know what soya is. Is that like GMO soy or something? Or
soya?
Soya?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what soya is. I know about that.
Maybe it's like the inner bean of a soy or something.
I don't know.
I
you
don't
could
know.
Google it real quick.
You could.
Somebody in the chat room is calling Oreo a knockoff. Does that upset you, Ange? Do you get mad at the idea that your Oreo might be a knockoff brand, that maybe they've copied another cookie?
No.
Because Fox News called the
No.
Oreo the greatest cookie in America.
Yeah, well, okay, so if I remember correctly, and we will get to like the cool facts about Oreos in a minute, and I'll refresh my memory.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the Oreo was created in 1898.
Raw Zone has soya linked for us.
Sweet.
If
Okay,
you're
you read
curious.
that.
All right. I will.
And I'm going to finish this. Is it kosher? It is finally kosher. There are a couple that aren't, though. Is Oreo suitable for a lactose-free, dairy-free diet? No, because of the cross-contact of milk. Anyway, so it's really cool that you can't order it online either. Well,
it's just how
you
some
can,
people
but
call the
from Amazon.
soybean. Soya. Bean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, in the UK, they call it soya. Okay,
yeah.
good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, so that is some frequently asked questions about Oreos.
That I had never asked.
But-
I love it when somebody makes some frequently asked questions that nobody's ever asked. They're like, well, these sound like reasonable
no.
questions.
I totally asked some of those questions.
Well, the vegan and vegetarian one's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So there are 96 different Oreo products.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. 96 different types of Oreos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Packaging and what have you. Let's see. Guyark says, Chris, you can let Angela eat the stuff and leave you with the chocolate cookies.
I want the stuff.
The chocolate cookies, if you get a good batch, they're super good.
Yeah, they're. See, this is the thing.
What?
Every Oreo to me is like it's a little bit of a letdown in a cookie.
No.
Yeah, because like the cream. Okay, whatever, Miss Double and Mega Stuff. The reason why you're getting Double and Mega Stuff is because the cookie isn't good enough on its own. Without the cream, this is a horrible cookie. It's an average cookie at best.
No.
Yes.
No.
You take away the cream, you got this. This is no good. Who wants that? Nobody. Some people just eat the stuffing and throw away the cookie part.
So if that weren't taken apart right now, how would you eat it?
Oh, I would immediately eat the cream and then consider eating the cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not a man. I was kidding.
I don't.
According to the studies, men.
Here's why I don't like it. First of all, chocolate sticks in my teeth. Right? Who wants that?
Okay, Mr. I've been. What's the word?
And then the
I'm
other
losing
thing.
words.
And then the other thing. If I was wrong, you wouldn't be buying Mega Stuffs because you want more stuff.
I like the stuff.
Yeah,
but he had braces. That's why he doesn't like the stuck in his teeth thing.
Chat room
Yeah,
agrees with me.
it is.
Chat room agrees with me.
What?
Yep. Chat room agrees with me.
Dun dun dun.
The Oreo is like it's like a little bit of great
Oh.
and a little bit of disappointment all wrapped up in one cookie. But
All
it's
right.
okay. See, but sometimes they branch out and I get excited. Like I see there's one that's like vanilla wafers.
Yeah.
I'd like to try that.
There's the Oreo pie crust, which is epic.
It's a great idea. It's funny because it works great as a pie crust.
Oreo ice cream cones. I didn't even know. Didn't
Yeah,
even know.
I could see that working.
That
I
would
could
be
see that.
delicious.
Yeah, I could see that working.
Yeah. So there are tons of different products. Wrong.
Well, so did you know that in 1898 several banking companies merged from the National Biscuit Company, Nabisco? Did you know that? And
Wow.
that's where Oreo cookies came from. By 1902, Nabisco created.
Wait. Let me just stop you there. Did you hear? Did you?
By 1902.
No, hold on. Did you hear that you said 1989? 1898?
Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right.
I was right.
Yeah, 1898. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. In 1912, Nabisco had a new idea for a cookie: 2 chocolate discs. That's what they taste like, 2 chocolate discs, with a cream filling in between. And I can picture this. Hold on, guys. I got an idea. What if we take 2 of our cookies and put something between them?
Yeah.
right?
Right? Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it was.
It'd be like a cookie sandwich.
Yeah.
Actually, they say wafer. I'm pretty sure.
It should be. But you know what? Okay. You know what would
Okay,
make this
so-
better? If this was the size of a graham cracker. What's up?
What? No, that would be too much.
What? No.
Yeah.
Okay, mega stuff.
And it would be messy too.
Well, yeah, that'd be great messy though. In 1987, fudge-covered Oreos were introduced. In 1991, Halloween Oreos were introduced. In 1995, Christmas Oreos were introduced.
Yeah. So here's the thing about those. I am not a fan of dye. Of dyes.
Sure.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Why
if
add
it's
it?
supposed to taste like a normal Oreo, but it's colored, I'm not going to eat it. I don't need all that red dye. I don't need all that orange dye.
What about Mountain Dew dye?
You know what? Shut up. No, that's a good point, but there's a very special exception for Mountain Dew, okay? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
You're not the first person to ask me that,
All right,
actually,
okay.
in that exact argument. Candy corn Oreos.
Now,
That is
what?
ridiculous. I have not seen these yet. I am
Well-
curious because it's a vanilla wafer like you would like.
I do prefer a vanilla wafer. You can buy,
Huh.
but I
Dylan
see.
would love those.
I'm barely on board with candy corn to begin with. I mean, I
am.
I like
I'm
a little
so on
candy
board.
corn, but one or two, and I'm set. I'm fine. Now, what if I want 4 Oreos that night?
Murphy says Mountain Dew for the win.
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, I know. Everybody loves Mountain Dew except for me.
Easter Oreos with jelly bean stuff. That sounds good.
Hold on.
Okay.
Before you
So,
go further,
all right, okay.
let's come up with an Oreo right now.
Okay.
Let's invent an Oreo right here on the show.
Well, somebody already said bacon Oreo.
Would you honestly
epic.
buy a bacon Oreo?
No,
though?
I would not.
So we got to come up with an
Okay.
Oreo you would buy.
They've already done birthday cake.
Okay, that actually is pretty good.
They've done like ice cream flavors.
What about like now? This would be really weird, but like
Caramel?
cherry pie. Caramel would be interesting. Cheesecake
That
With-
would be really good.
with like graham cracker instead of
Yeah.
chocolate cookie.
Well,
But you
then
could
we
do
can get
chocolate
an
cookie
Oreo.
too. Well, you could do. Yeah, that's true. You kind of lose the Oreo-ness.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so do you know how long it takes to make an Oreo? One Oreo?
I'm gonna say.
Well, I mean, probably a bunch of Oreos at once, but the whole process spans
25 minutes.
No, it's longer.
I'm gonna say we're including for it to bake and all that kind of stuff. Okay, an hour 45.
Nope, 59 minutes. So not 60, but 59. So not an hour, 1 minute less. Okay, so let's see. Did that article that you just had up? I
Yeah.
had it up for how it got its name,
So how did Oreo get its name? People in Nabisco aren't quite sure. Some believe
which is so lame.
some people believe that the cookie's name was taken from the French word gold, or the main color in early Oreo packages. Others claim that it stemmed from the shape of an hill-shaped test version, thus naming the cookie for a Greek mountain, Oreo. Still others believe the name is a combination of taking the term "re" from cream and replacing it between the two O's in chocolate, making Oreo. Still others believe that the cookie was named Oreo because it was short and easy to pronounce.
Yeah, right?
No
Oh.
matter how it got named, over 362 billion Oreo cookies have been sold since it was first introduced in 1912, making it the best-selling cookie of the 20th century.
Did it say 20th or 21st?
20th.
Okay, well, I've got one that says 21st
Well-
now, too. All right, the Oreo is wildly popular, so popular, in fact, that it is the world's best-selling cookie. Do you see this image that got pulled?
Yeah, what is...
For
oh.
copyright? Yeah. It can be found in more than 100 countries. Also, the Oreo cookie-to-cream ratio is 71% cookie, 29% filling.
Yeah, it doesn't say, does it?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, 71% cookies. So, yeah, 29% of the...
Yeah.
So, but not the mega stuff. Let me tell you. The mega stuff... Okay, so the regular Oreo, it just sucks. The double stuff is like 1.5 a regular Oreo. It's not actually double. I'm pretty sure it's not double. The mega stuff is triple
This is
the
important.
original.
Triple.
Yeah, triple.
Now, is it triple the cost, Ange? What? Act now.
Yeah, right? There you go. It's on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that's
You
awesome.
can get this package that I've been holding.
a pack of 4, actually.
Yeah, 4 of these 13.2 ounce containers
16 left in stock. That's
for
funny.
$26. Now, it's kind of funny because it looks like somebody just took a picture of, like they just went to the store and
Yeah,
bought
like
a bunch.
it's...
And what's funny is apparently the mega stuff has been out since like 2012 or something, and
Oh, this is limited time.
I just didn't even know.
Well, what do they mean when they say limited?
Well, they must bring it back every once in a while.
I guess it doesn't say limited anymore. Maybe they figured they got enough suckers buying it now that...
Yeah. Well, so anyway, you can buy it for $26.
Not bad.
on
Not
Amazon.
bad. Well,
So
you get 4
Yeah.
things of them.
that will be in the show notes if you do want to partake in that.
Send us a picture if you do. Then we should do an
Oh
award
yeah,
show.
that would be great. I don't think
People-
enough people would do it, and it excludes the UK audience.
I think what we should do is people should take pictures of selfies of them eating their favorite snack, dessert, whatever it is. So if they don't eat sugar, they probably have some sort of substitute. And if they eat cookies,
we did favorite.
fine. Just shut me down. I finally get a great idea for the show that would have been awesome. That's cool.
So Ike Meyer points out this would be a good time to pimp the JB extension.
Oh yeah.
So you can go to the Chrome store or the Mozilla Firefox store or the Safari store.
Why wouldn't you just go to the bottom of JupiterBroadcasting.com and click on
Well,
our
because
extension?
Safari and
Opera.
aren't on there. However,
Technicality.
apparently Opera can use the Chrome extension now.
How? Oh yeah, because Opera Next. Yeah,
Right?
Opera Next is based off Chromium.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can add our extension, which will automatically affiliate Amazon and I think about 8 other things on there.
Mhm.
And it also has a couple of our international links on there for Amazon and Newegg.
And also we recently added Woot.com. Woot.com.
So anyway, it'll automatically convert it to our affiliate, and then
we get a portion.
Yeah,
We get a
and it
cut.
doesn't cost you anything.
We get a
So
cut.
it's a cool way for people that can't afford to like donate or subscribe or but want to do something. It's a really cool way to do it.
Mhm.
So let's see.
Next on the Oreo track, Angela.
Oreos were sold by weight when they first came out. In fact, they cost 30 cents per pound.
Really?
Yeah, which is crazy because this is less than a pound, just a little less than a pound, but costs like $5.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just found an awesome recipe. I
Oh
wanna share
yeah,
with you.
none of those links work.
Oh no, this one has to.
Nope,
Oh,
none of them
no.
work. Nope. But I put it on there because it's
Maybe
kind of
they'll
cool.
work?
Go back to the other link. They're cool ideas. There
Deep
have
fried
been
Oreos.
Yeah, there you go.
Deep. I gotta look this up right now. Maybe somebody's got a picture of it online.
I'll get it off.
I'll Google this real
All right,
quick.
so it takes 59 minutes to make an Oreo, which we talked about.
Holy crap! This is a real thing.
Of course it is. Despite the cream filling, Oreos actually are on a list of accidentally vegan foods, which we've already discussed that it's not actually vegan, that it's vegetarian.
Oh my gosh! Ange.
Women are more likely than men to pull it apart to eat it, which is true.
Look at that. This guy's frying his Oreos.
For me.
Actually, this makes a lot of sense. I'm not even gonna lie.
Actually,
If you made a really good cake kind of batter around an Oreo, I bet that is so effing good. Let's take a look here. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Look
Heaven's
at that.
Revenge has deep fried pizza before.
Look at that.
Wow.
I mean,
that looks really good.
I bet you it's super creamy on the inside. Okay, all right. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Tell me you don't want that in your mouth super hard.
I'd want a mega stuff.
Well, yeah, you would do it. You would
That's
do
a
a mega
regular.
stuff. And here is the recipe: deep fried Oreos.
Wow, that looks like a donut around it.
Yeah, exactly. You whisk together egg, milk, and 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil in a bowl until they're smooth. But what do you whisk it with?
Wow, that's it?
Yeah, but what is the batter made from? Maybe it is like a
That is the batter.
2 quarts of vegetable oil, or 2 quarts of vegetable oil for frying. 1 cup of pancake mix.
Ah, okay.
Pancake
Yeah.
mix.
Okay, well, so I have some pictures of how Oreos have impacted my family.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? Okay. So here's Abby. Can you fix the frame so that we can see her bubble?
Can you just drag it down?
Oh, I guess I could. It's not Firefox, is it? Okay. This was Abby's first Oreo. And I took pictures of her, and then I captioned it.
How long ago was that?
Gosh, she was like just over a year, I think.
Cute.
So a year and a half ago.
She's gotten so much bigger.
I know.
so much more
Look
hair.
at her hair. Yeah.
I know.
All right. So then this was a really good recipe. You take just the cookie and you crush it up into a bowl.
Yeah.
And then you take cream cheese and the filling.
You mash those up into a bowl, right?
Yep. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Just cream cheese. And then you put the cookies in there after you pulverize them.
Mm-hmm. That was my job.
And then you roll them into balls and you dip them in white chocolate almond bark.
Yeah.
And it's not almond. It has nothing to do with almond. I don't know why they call it almond bark, but it's basically candied chocolate that dries at room temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so anyway, so those were really good. What? Thank you. All right, here we go.
Yeah. You got more? Oh, yeah.
So this is also what I did.
So now,
I saw this on Pinterest or something.
this is, if I remember right, this is a chocolate chip cookie with an Oreo in the middle.
Yeah. And look at that. I mean, like, I literally took that picture. I am the bomb. I mean, That is an epic picture is what that is.
That is a pretty good picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got. Oh yeah.
Okay, so then this is the picture that I used to tease the faux show today.
Little Oreo photography.
It's a triple decker, and meh. I don't really care for. I didn't really care for it. I
You
don't
know
like
why?
Because it's more cookie.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
Hush.
Exactly.
Dylan's 4th birthday, which oh my gosh, I can't even believe he's already 4.
Yeah, that's
4.
crazy.
I mean, he's gonna be 5 soon. Anyway, he had an Oreo cake, and then Safeway was selling this at one point, and it was really delicious. Have you tried the Oreo Cakesters?
No.
Because that's what that tastes like. It's an Oreo cake.
I miss out on all this Oreo stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really, this is the whoa. What in the?
You had some of that.
Yeah.
So
that I did have.
Safeway doesn't have the Oreo crust, so I had to go graham cracker. But usually I do the Oreo crust, and then I do. I take a chocolate instant pudding mix, and I do half the milk and half Cool Whip to make that chocolate layer. So good.
This is
and
Oreo.
It's ready instantly. It doesn't have to set or anything.
This is an Oreo pie for you audio listeners.
It is an Oreo pie. Yes.
We're looking at an Oreo pie, and on top, Angela. So you have like a Cool Whip top, right?
Well, I'm working from the bottom up.
Okay.
It's the crust, and then the concoction I just
the
told you
fudge
about,
concoction. Yeah.
and then pudding,
Pudding.
and then Cool Whip, and then crushed up Oreos on top.
Cool Whip. Okay. Yeah. And that is. I actually really like it with graham cracker.
Yeah, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then more recently, we made worms and dirt, which is fun to do with kids, and it's the same concept. You make like what looks like mud, but it's really just pudding and Cool Whip, and then you crush up Oreos on top and put the worms inside.
And then your child consumes, and then has a raging sugar high.
Yep, and then there's Abby's 2nd birthday. She had an Oreo cake as well.
That was like, I want an Oreo cake.
Yeah. And here was Dylan's first Oreo that I scrapbooked. He had his first Oreo when he was just over 13 months old.
Oh.
And that's what he did with it. It was all over his face. He looks a lot like Bella in that middle picture.
Okay.
That's cute. And I think that is it. Yep. So that's how Oreos have impacted
Yeah,
my family.
Oreos are important to you.
Yeah.
I like Oreos.
Let's see. What else does the show doc have?
Somebody wanted to know if you'd put the recipe in the show notes.
Yeah, I have the recipe for Oreo balls and worms and dirt.
Okay.
And then the pictures.
Okay.
And somebody moved my mail sack.
Nope, not me.
Image.
Wasn't me.
No,
Didn't do it. Wasn't image. You mean our high quality production that we pay lots of money to have somebody render for us every single week on the FauxShow during the mail sack. Everybody coming at you, mail sack on the FauxShow. Yeah, that guy works hard on that for us.
Okay.
So what do you got in the mail sack today?
All right.
Ange?
So Vic writes. Let me scroll it down a little bit.
Hey, Vic.
Chris.
Yo.
On the latest last show, actually on a few shows, I noticed a system stats widget on your desktop. What widget was that? I need to get that for sure. Love it.
Thanks. That must have been Conky. And about a month ago,
How
on
do you
Linux,
spell that?
Conky.
Okay.
And about a month ago, I demoed an app called Conky Manager, which walks you through setting all that up. You just load it on your machine, and then it has a bunch of different options for you to pick from. It's really cool.
Hey, so somebody says Oreo Action Show, and I realized that would be OAS, and then if you just do Oreo Action Show it would be Oasis.
We should have called this one. We should have titled it the Oreo Action Show.
Well, we still can.
Should I?
Yeah,
All
go
right.
change it.
All right.
Okay.
You got another email you're going to read?
Yes.
All right.
Matthias, I think that's how you say it, writes,
Hold on. I'm going to put it on your face while I go change the lower third.
Hi, Chris. You got to answer this. You got to be...
Hey, Matthias!
Hi, Chris has recently been saying that the calendar auto-converts to your local time zone. It does not, depending on which browser I use.
Oh!
The selected time zone is either 1 or 2 hours off, or the calendar does not show up at all.
Damn it!
Naturally, I am not using a proxy. Do you have any thoughts on that, or should I have checked with the makers of it first?
Oh, I don't know, Ange. Well, did he say what browser?
No, because that would be way too helpful.
Okay. Have you seen it not? Well, of course, it's hard for us to test.
I go to it. I'm like, it looks like it did
Right,
before. It's in my time.
Right.
So, hey, you know what? Lower third. do us a favor and go to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar and tell us if it tells you the correct time.
Yeah, do it right now.
Yeah, so say yes for correct time and then comma your country. So yes, comma USA. Or
USA.
well, USA is a country.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't tell us what time zone it is.
I know. I was just changing it as soon as I said it. USA, yes, comma.
Chocolate wine.
Chocolate wine.
Hashtag chocolate wine.
Yes, comma, Eastern or EST or PDT
We
or
got we got a yup from the UK and a yes from the Finland. That works.
Look at them. They know. Because they're not even hearing what we just said, for another couple seconds.
No, they're on top of it. Florida is a country. Kentron from Florida says yes, it's working in Florida. So maybe he could forward us on some more info, and then you can pass it along.
Yeah, I will email him back and be like, what?
Yeah.
Chocolate wine?
Chocolate wine.
Okay. I think maybe that we should do a chocolate wine giveaway.
Oh, yeah?
At some point. Yeah.
How do we know we're giving it away?
Can I ship alcohol internationally?
Well, can you buy it on Amazon?
But you can go to chocovine.com.
Dude, why don't you contact them as a sponsor for this show?
Because of NSFW shows.
What?
Right?
What are you talking
if
about?
I do not safe for work shows, they're not going to want to sponsor that.
You think people who sell wine care about if you talk about the vagina?
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't think so. I think they embrace it. I mean, everybody knows what happens after you have a little choco wine.
There it is.
There you go. All right.
Well,
so
I know what happens.
Besides our luck, we give it away to somebody who's under the age. Oh, geez. That's our sign to wrap it up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baby woke up. All right. Well, that just about brings us to the end of this week's episode, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
that was quick.
The Faux Show is live on Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific over at jblive.tv. And probably for a lot of you, if you go to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar, it'll auto-convert for you. Don't forget you can get a hold of us by popping the contact link at the top of the Jupiter Broadcasting website. Mm-hmm. Anything else, Ange? No?
Oh, really big show next week.
Oh, yeah, we have a fun show planned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tune in next week. And I think you'll enjoy that. Join us at the big one. Join us live, too.
All right. Well, that is it for this episode of The Faux Show. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on
jupiterbroadcasting.com/Faux Show.
Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.